running a little bit late today. My partner in crime, Susan, was not able to make it today. But first, I want to start this episode by apologizing to you, which I know I don't need to necessarily apologize because I love you and you love us and whatever. But the last 2 weeks, for some reason, my body was out of whack. I literally slept through the podcast. Poor Susan, we're probably sitting at home waiting for me, going, "What the hell is she doing? She's not here." But I don't know if it was the time change. I don't know what's going on. I seem to have some weird thing going on with my body, staying up or waking. I have a bunny rabbit biting my toe. Come here. This bunny's trying to eat my toe. If you guys want an Easter bunny, look at that. Oh my God.
Oh
It's the
my
cutest
goodness,
thing on
they're
the
so
planet.
cute. Look at
I
those little
know.
beans.
I know. So anyway, I just wanted to say I'm here this week, and it happens. I don't know if you guys had problems with the time change or whatever. And also, just to let you know, Emerald did my hair this morning. She gave me
I was
butterflies.
wondering. It's
You were
very
wondering,
pretty.
isn't it very
I
pretty?
wasn't gonna say anything.
Tamlin's
That's the
looking at
kind of
me
friend
like,
I am.
"What the
I mean,
hell?"
listen, you woke me up and said, "Can you get on here?" And I said, "Well, as long as I can do it from the elliptical."
There you
Here we
go.
are.
So here we are, and you guys know Tamlynn. She's been on our podcast a few times. She's my bestie in San Antonio, and we love her. She's always got something interesting or crazy to say. I know she'll appreciate that she's on episode 69.
Oh
And
yeah. 88's better, but I'll take
so anyway,
69.
there you go. Anyway, so we were talking. We just always talk about everything, but I, for some reason, woke up this morning thinking about all the things I want to do in my life before I croak, right? And so I did. Well, we're all gonna croak
I mean, yes, there's a better way to say it, but okay.
before I pass away. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, okay, it's better. Anyway, okay, go hop hop. So, I just a couple weeks ago or whatever, I ran across the movie Bucket List. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. Have you seen that, Tamlin?
I don't think
Okay,
so.
I'm telling you, it is a must see. It's Morgan Freeman and who's the crazy one that was in.
I don't know. If Caitlin was here, she could tell you.
It's gonna make me crazy. I know who it is. He's got the crooked eyebrows, and he was in so many movies.
Well,
I'll think of
anyways.
it when I'm not trying to think of it. Anyway, it is an absolutely brilliant, brilliant movie. And I think about all the things that I want to do all the time. Like, I want to travel, I want to blah 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 blah. So I was just curious because Tamlin's younger than most of us on here, what you are thinking about what you want in your life before, or even not even before we die, just simply before we get
Just
to
to
a point where
enjoy.
it's like it can't enjoy it.
Right.
Exactly.
I definitely want to go to Greece and
Ah,
I want to go to Egypt. But I don't want to just go to Egypt with like the regular everyday tourists. I want to go to Egypt where I get to get with a guide that can get you really into like the very spiritual parts of the pyramids and all of that. Like that's
yes.
definitely number one on my bucket list.
You,
Other than that, like I would just love to travel to every country, as
no,
many as I could.
yeah. No, I've always wanted to travel. That's like my number one thing. And it's funny you said Greece because Greece has always been one of the tops. Greece, Egypt, of course. I mean Europe, a lot of places in Europe, but Greece and
Right.
Egypt, Thailand. There's,
hmm
that's the kind of
Australia.
places. Australia, yes. I even have
Australia's been on
friends.
my bucket list to go there for my 50th birthday, so that's 3 more years.
Okay, well, let's just start saving up. We'll all go to
Okay.
Australia. And it was so cute because Emerald she wants to go. Welcome. We've got 19 people on. Thank you for joining us.
Wow,
Um,
hello.
I've got my little daughter who loves to travel too, which I love that. I'm so happy. And I want her to see the world just like I want to see it. But her bucket list is Paris and Hawaii. And the funny thing about it is that she said the other day, I said, "Okay, honey, well, we'll start saving so we can start going to, the places you want to go." And she said, "But mommy, I'm going to make a bunch of money and I'm going to take you to Greece first because I know that's where you want to go."
She's so sweet.
Yes, that's the best
She's
kid
the
ever.
sweetest.
That is the best kid ever. Good morning, Ian. Thanks for joining us. But I thought that was very sweet. But there's so many things that you could look at because travel to me is just an obvious bucket list, right?
Right. Yep, for
But I
sure.
also I also know people, Tamlin, that don't want to travel. You and I have
Mhm,
like traveled constantly for years with your job and my job. So we've
mhm.
gotten to see the United States pretty thoroughly.
In
Um,
Canada.
in Canada, yeah, you got to see a lot of Canada. I've only been to Victoria, which was I didn't want to leave. It was the most beautiful place
Yeah,
ever.
it's beautiful.
But besides besides just travel, what do you think? There's something that just sounds different and exciting. Is there anything like jumping out of airplanes or
Hell no.
climbing Mount Everest?
No, I'm not an adventurous person, so you're asking the wrong person for that, like,
I know, try getting her on roller coasters, it's not easy.
it won't happen. So, why would I jump out of a perfectly good plane
You
for
know, I
no
hear that
apparent
all the
reason?
time. Every time I'm on a plane, I wanna jump out of it. I've done it 4 times.
It's
It is,
not
like, the
me.
most amazing
I
thing
know,
ever.
that's why you have me to bring you back down to earth while you're
Well, you could just
'cause
be
I'm
down
the
there to
grounded
catch
one.
me. You can catch
Yes.
me.
Yes. Exactly.
So what do you think besides that? Besides that, because 'cause you're not gonna be doing the death-defying things and all that kinda stuff. What do you
Oh god,
think?
I don't even know then, obviously anything to do with my grandkids. Um, hmm, I don't know because I don't have a lot of, like I don't know, I don't like to, like I don't necessarily think about, like, all of that stuff, and since I'm not an adventurous person, I don't really
Okay.
know. What about you
Well,
besides jumping out of a plane? Give me some ideas, maybe I'll think of
oh, for
something.
me, so jumping out of a plane, obvious to me. Well, and scuba diving. I've been scuba diving
Oh,
many times. Have
I
you
would
done
love to do
that?
scuba diving. Nope. I
Okay.
would love to do scuba diving. I would love to swim with the dolphins. Um, yeah, so those types of things I would definitely um, enjoy.
Yeah,
What else?
I've done dolphins and I've swam with dolphins.
You've done
I gotta
dolphins.
remember who I'm talking to here. I gotta watch what how I say things when Tamlin's on the line. I've swam with dolphins, swam with manatees, and both of those were just amazing. Oh my gosh, there's so many animals I've gone to the petting things like monkeys and sloths and all the things that I've been able to spend time with. Um, and what else? Oh, he said keep
At
working
random
out.
luck,
Oh,
I am.
trust me,
I'm on the
she's
elliptical.
kicking butt. Tamlin has been working so hard and doing. We all need it. We all need it, don't we?
Yes, we do. I
Yep.
definitely need it.
It's
I
good
know
for
why
our
I'm on the
hearts and our
elliptical.
souls. I know. So, besides that, oh gosh, let's think here. Travel is like number one. I well, when I talk about scuba diving, I haven't scuba dived. Is that how you say it?
Scuba
Been
dove.
scuba diving,
Yeah,
scuba
been
dove,
scuba diving.
scuba diving, scuba dove. I haven't been to Cozumel.
Did you delete that?
Yes,
Okay.
because I don't put up with that. I
Yeah.
just ignore it and that's it. Um, Cozumel is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places. And we talked about Australia. Australia apparently is one of the best places to dive. So maybe when we
Ooh, I
go
bet.
for your birthday, that will be what we'll do. We'll go to
We
Australia and we'll
I'm gonna have
dive.
to practice first.
Well, you have to not practice. You have to get certified and all things. I actually will have to get recertified and get emerald certified. So because I haven't done it for so many years, but it is absolutely brilliant. So bucket list. Oh my gosh, there's so many things. If you watch that movie, they had things like climb the highest mountain, to Mount Everest or something. Um, I don't know. That's not anything I want to do. That doesn't sound
No, that
whatever.
doesn't
Is
sound
there
I'm
anything
not a
like
hiker.
do you you have ever thought about skiing or any of
Nope.
that kind of stuff? Nothing, none of that.
None of the adventurous stuff, like, I mean, if it has something to do with water, for sure. Um, so the scuba diving, not swimming, not racing, not doing anything like that, but, um,
Free
um
George Floyd.
what?
Well, hello, RP 222. We like your number, but not quite sure. Is that a bucket list?
I don't know.
I don't. I'm not sure. We're talking about bucket lists. In case for those of you that are just joining us, well, you definitely got a good laugh out of us, so thank you for that. But oh my gosh, so I don't know. It's so funny because I think what we're going to do that might be one of Emerald School things is to sit down and think of a
And
bucket
figure it
list of
out.
things that we want to do, because I mean I don't know. Find a sugar daddy.
I mean, sure. I think we're all down for that. It's the only way I'm gonna fulfill my bucket list.
You have somebody to fill your bucket list.
No, no,
I
no,
always
no.
wanted to learn how to
That's
fly a
not what I
plane.
said.
Oh, what did you say?
I said it's the only way I will fulfill my bucket list.
Oh, kind of the same thing.
I guess. Oh my god. I can't take you anywhere.
I know, but no. Okay, shit. What was I saying now? Um, I'm sorry. I'm laughing so hard. So anyway, What was I saying?
Something
We
about
were
Emerald School.
no, oh, well, about doing a bucket list, but then we were talking about sugar daddies, and then I lost it. I don't know,
You did. I don't
but
know. My train went with yours.
oh, there you go. Oh, I've always wanted to fly a a plane, and
That
when
would
I
be
was
fun.
younger, I almost took pilot school, but it was just way too expensive for me, and so I
Yeah.
didn't do it. So that's something still. I had a friend that a few years ago took helicopter lessons, and it's very I do this because it's very different. You do pedals
Uh-huh.
instead of whatever. So something
Yeah.
like that
Well, maybe
might be
Christian
really
could take
fun.
you in a plane and
Yeah,
hop and
somebody
let you
didn't have
fly
to
it.
take over so I could jump out of it.
There you go.
And Christians could, yeah. My stepson could definitely.
Yeah.
He's a pilot. He could definitely take us up in a plane. Those gliders. In fact, I almost had
Oh,
the
that would be kind of
opportunity.
fun. I would kind of do that.
Yeah.
Parasailing is another thing I've never done. I know that
Oh
seems so
my gosh.
simple, but I would do that.
Well, we can feel
Um,
that when you're down here.
I
I've
know
done
we
it
can do
three
that in
times. Emerald
SPI.
did that when Emerald has done it three times. She went when she was 15 months old.
I know. That's
I
because you
know.
guys
So
are
okay, that one we can
adventurous.
definitely fill. Um, so many amazing things.
Trying
I
to
think that
think.
I want to do so many things. Oh, Emerald said a cruise, but we've already done that. I've done a couple of cruises, and
Yeah,
they're fun. They're
I've never
awesome.
done a cruise.
That is awesome. I love how my daughter chimes in from the other room. Um,
Damn it.
I had a baby. That was on my bucket list. You did that long before I
I did
did.
that a long time ago.
Mm,
My babies have
okay.
babies.
I have a bucket list that's just more of a dream, but I would love to make it happen. I would love to sing with Pink.
Oh, that would be fun.
That I just have to figure out who knows her and what we can do with that. Ironically, my guitar player Terry grew up and did bands and studio stuff with Butch, who is her producer, but he
Uh-huh.
never would call him. He would never call him to talk about our career and to get us hooked up. So
Well,
you
that
can't come
sucks.
on here because you don't have any clothes on. Emerald was going
Well,
to come and say hi, but
you're
she
gonna
doesn't have
just have
clothes
to
on.
at Pink in this so that she knows that you want to come sing with her.
There you go. Yeah. So
Yeah,
whoever
just
out there
tag her
knows
in
her.
it.
Oh, I'll tell. There you go. I
Yeah,
will do that. That's a great. See how smart you are.
I try.
What else? Bucket list, guys. What you guys are out there? I've got a couple people on. Let us know what's on your bucket list. Is there anybody you want to meet or anything like that?
So I'm not like into like super famous people.
Mm.
Most of them can't be trusted anyways. Um, so I don't even think I have like that. Like I'm not like starstruck over
Yeah.
wanting to meet people. Yeah, it's cool, but it's just people. I would love to drive a monster truck.
There you go.
Mhm.
Okay.
I would do that. I'd
See.
go drive 'em. I've been in them, but I've hauled them around the country,
There
but I've
you
never
go.
driven one. Um,
See, and I would love to drive on the Autobahn in a
Ooh, me
kick-ass
too.
red sports car as fast as you
Bitch,
can
I'd be
go.
gone.
Yeah.
I already pretend like I drive on the Autobahn. What do you mean?
I know. I know. That would be really, really cool. The Autobahn
Just
would be
out
really
support
cool.
to Isabel Police. Um, yeah, the Autobahn would be really cool. Yeah, see, it's
Yeah.
shit like that that I don't think about that like, you think about it in passing, but like you
Right.
gotta get my wheels turning in here.
I know. Well, you're turning them. I don't know
I
if she's making
am.
everybody dizzy, but
Well, sorry. This is what
that's
happens
all
when you
right.
call me on
No,
at the last minute.
that's all right. I'm just glad you could join me. I don't know. I mean,
I
I've done.
deviated and did cardio instead of weights.
You could be here. Oh, now she's frozen again. There you go. But gosh, why is it so hard?
To think of
Is it
shit?
is it because maybe that our brains, we go through our lives and we have want all these things and we think about them like you said in passing, but maybe somehow in our brains we don't think we can ever accomplish it. It'll never happen, and
Oh,
so we let it go
probably.
because
Probably. Ego is great at making sure that we don't like dwell on something to protect us?
yeah,
So even if it's
exactly.
protecting us from disappointment of not being able to fulfill it,
Well, at the same time, though, if it's we lose it, then we might not do the steps it takes to make it happen. It's that
for
kind of
sure.
check twenty
For
two,
sure.
catch 22, whatever I just said.
I don't know what you said. A shit 22?
Catch 22, check something, check some balances. I don't know what the hell. I never know what I say. What else?
What else?
Yeah, I'm like you. As far as being starstruck, I have people that I definitely would like to meet and whatever. But I have met a million stars. I mean, I was in LA and New York. I've been everywhere with my music industry. I mean, I've been on stage with uh, Lionel Cole's nephew, Martika, with Malcolm Jamal Warner. I. I just used to sit backstage with Rick James. I used to sit and talk to Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just
I'm Rick James, bitch.
Oh, yeah, and every time he'd put his arm around me, "How you doing, Danica?" and look down my shirt. I'm like, "Dude, he was exactly what everybody said he was." But yeah, and I worked in places where I literally, Arnold Schwarzenegger would come in and he'd say, "Danica, what are you doing?" And we talk and just so I'm not starstruck in that way. I did have to be admit I was a little starstruck when it came to Olivia Newton-John, and I got
Yeah,
to
I
meet
mean,
her because she was
that would
my
track.
idol. Yep, and we talked for a while, and then she went, and I went in the bathroom and cried at it's like for 25 minutes because I was like so, and I was 25 years old, but it was
Oh
so
my
cool.
god.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that would make sense too.
Yeah.
In my
So
20s, there's probably a lot of people I wanted to meet, and now I really don't care.
yeah,
Like, to
well,
me, they're just other people.
yeah, and they just their profession happens to make them
So,
known. You know?
yeah, I mean, there's a couple singers I would love to, like, sit and talk to, but outside of, like,
Yep.
you know, movie stars, no, I don't care, but put me in front of, like, oh my god, I just lost his name, Luke Combs or, um, Lainey Wilson.
Yeah.
I could probably talk all
There
day,
you go.
you know?
I just thought of a bucket
Yeah.
list. I've always,
No, I'm not a wrestler.
always. Oh, why? Thank you so much. Um,
She is still in her 20s, what do you
mhm,
mean?
I am. I'm 23. I said that
Me too.
yesterday again at my show, and everybody laughs. I'm like, who's laughing? But no, I just thought of another bucket list. Is I have always wanted to sing in an animated film. I've always wanted to sing
Oh,
like how like Moana or Ariel or
yeah,
one of those. I've always wanted to do that.
that'd be fun.
I think it would be just amazing. You had me a hello. Well,
Yeah,
welcome to our
hello.
podcast. My name's Danica. I'm here with my beautiful guest, my bestie Tamlynn. My partner in crime, Susan, couldn't make it today, but that's okay. The show must go on, right? But we're in Texas. Where are you from? Dictator Daddy, quite a handle.
Right?
There, yeah, it is.
That was
But
the first thing I noticed.
yeah, so yeah, that's one a big one for me is to do something like that. And I've been looking actually lately into he's from India into maybe trying to find a way to do voiceovers for stuff
Mhm.
to be able to work into that. So anybody out there that knows how I can become a animator singer or meet Pink, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do this. I'll
Let's
come with
do it.
her.
Let's do it. That is right. We're talking. So, for those of you that just joined us, we're talking about bucket list. Tell us what you have on your bucket list that you want to do, because we're struggling and it's weird.
Yeah,
And I
I
know that
can't.
I've done a lot of things I've already wanted to do, and I know you have, but I
Mm,
feel like there's got to be so much more.
you know what? Later today, it'll all be like, oh, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly, exactly. But I don't know. I don't know if our shows had so much dead time because we can't think.
I know.
So
That's what
anyway,
happens when my brain cells are not on all cylinders, I guess.
I know. It's one of those things too, because we run our podcast just kind of on the cuff. We don't prepare. I mean, well, no, we don't.
No,
We
you
like to
don't.
be candid. We like to be,
Mhm.
raw, because I think a lot of
Obviously, I'm at the
times,
gym.
exactly. But I think a lot of times you try to watch the podcast and the videos, and it's so rehearsed and so planned that to me, I get that to a certain extent, but I get kind of bored after a minute because I like things
Yeah.
to just kind of be real and raw.
It
So
depends on what I'm listening to, obviously. If I
yeah,
really am trying to learn something, I need it to kind of stay focused
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I can squirrel myself out of anything. So I do
yeah.
need like a little bit, but like for the most part, I like it to be a little candid, but still scripted. Not scripted,
Yeah,
but guided.
or still at least still focused.
Yeah, focused. That's a good
Exactly.
word.
So we are. I think we're doing pretty good. We haven't squirreled much. We've been
Yeah,
focused on this one. It's
yeah,
just a matter of
because
figuring
we
it
can't
out.
think. That's why.
I know, but that's pretty normal.
Mm,
I don't know, but we have some new
that's
people,
fine.
so thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe and all that thing. I know they say you're not supposed to say that stuff, but why not,
I
right?
can say it, like and subscribe.
There you go. We have Facebook and TikTok and all the things. So come find us. Send them to all your friends because we want to, start. We want to start filling our bucket list as a podcast on the road. Yeah,
That would
I want
be
to
a
ride a
good thing.
gondola in Venice.
Yeah. While you're doing the podcast.
Yes, I can actually
Yes.
see it very
Mhm.
clearly. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be good.
you can come be the camera girl.
Yes.
Yes, I love it. I don't know. So that's all I can think of right now. But now, you know, it inspired me though to sit down. I think I'm gonna sit down with my daughter and seriously think about all the things because I think that not just having a bucket list because it's like the end of your life and you got to do something, but I think it gives you that inspiration to really think about the beautiful things that you want to do in life and keep you motivated because as we get older I think so many times, and we all see it. We've seen it with parents and grandparents and other people in our lives. They get to the point where all they do is stay home and watch TV and eat and drink
Mhm.
and whatever, and they stop feeling and believing that they can get out there and really do stuff. I
Right.
know people that are 90 plus years old that have jumped out of airplanes here on Sao Padre because that's what they wanted to do. And so
Mhm.
there's not an age that will stop you unless you allow it to stop you. Obviously, some people have physical things that
Right,
they
absolutely.
cannot do it, but besides that, if you're not physically incapable of doing something, it all comes down to mental and the
Mhm.
belief system that you can't do it because I'm 50 or I'm 60 or I'm
Right.
70. There's no way
Stop
I
putting
can
a
do that.
number to it, yeah. No.
Exactly. So I think that it's a really inspirational thing to fill out a bucket list as long as you can make it. Whether you can accomplish all of it or not, it doesn't matter. It just
Mhm.
gives you something beautiful and inspiring, like I said, to look forward to. So that's my thought.
Right. Um, One of the things for sure that I would love to do is to just have an RV and be able to just live and travel on the road because when I was in the truck, there was so many places that I wanted to see and visit that you couldn't because you were in a truck. So
Yep. And you had to
to
just
have
drive
a
by or
smaller
you couldn't
vehicle,
go. Yeah.
exactly. Um, and I still got to fulfill a lot of things. Like when I was on tour and I had time off, I would go do things, but like there's little small towns in Michigan or, that you're driving through and you're like, I want to come back here someday. So that
Yep.
kind of stuff I would definitely like to add to a bucket list of
You know
doing it,
what?
just living
I
my life that
agree.
way. Yeah.
I agree. Jump in and go and just wherever it takes you, stay a day,
Hmm.
stay 3 days if you like the place and whatever with
Yeah.
no schedule, no time limit and not really any plan.
Right. Well,
Just I want to head east and see where
that's
it
the best
takes
thing
me.
about my job now. I can do that.
Yay, I know. I
Is
love it.
take
I
it with
love it.
me.
I love it. Well, awesome.
Mhm.
Maybe you'll have to invest in a great big beautiful RV and we can all go on the road and do our thing.
Right.
I know. I always include you because I always feel like everything I do, I want Tamlin there with me because we always have so much fun. You have people in your life that you can spend a few minutes with. You have people in your life that we can spend all the time. We just
Hmm.
we just we just click. We work because we love each other. We respect each other's space and whatever. But
Yep.
that's why we have her on so often because she's awesome and she's insightful and beautiful and all the things. But
Oh, thanks.
anyway, well, I'm going to let you finish your workout. We're going to be mindful of the time today and let you guys go. We've had some new people on today, so thank you so much for joining us. And I want to see some comments on our pages
Yes.
about bucket lists.
Give us
Give us
some ideas
something.
that we want for a bucket list.
Yes, 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 yes. Maybe we can all do a what the 50s something. We're talking about doing a what the 50s cruise, which would be
Oh.
really fun and getting a bunch of people and doing it and podcast from it. Well, yeah, broadcast the podcast. That's not easy to say on a cruise. So we'll work on
Broadcast the
that.
podcast. Yeah,
But I want to say thank you to my beautiful Tamlin for joining us. And
you're
next week,
welcome.
it should be hopefully Susan and I both together next week. In the meantime, you guys all have fun, stay young, let us know what your bucket list is, and we will see you next time.
All right.
Tamlin,
Love you.
have a beautiful day. Love you.
You too.
Mwah.
Bye.